It's time now for high school baseball from your hometown radio station, FM 95.3 WKLM.
Have you experienced the difference of hometown independent pharmacy lately? If not, now is the perfect time to start. Premier Pharmacy inside Rhodey's IGA is now open and accepting new patients. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacies in Berlin and Millersburg, inviting you to come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. We want to be your teammate as you navigate the complex world of healthcare, offering you consistent, fast service and always being available to answer whatever questions you may have. Call us or stop in today. We will transfer all your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy so you don't have to worry about a thing. That's why we are Premier Pharmacy, your hometown independent pharmacy.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Worcester, or online at humblegrp.com. Discover this new construction plan unit development, single-family home, located at 1001 Sycamore Lane in Millersburg. That is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions, with an asking price of $239,000. This townhouse property was built in 2023 and has 2 bedrooms and 2 full baths, with 1,400 square feet. Located in the West Olds Local School District. For more information or choose a date and time to see this property, contact Pedro Guzman at 330-852-4111 or check it out at kaufmanrealty.com.
Taking on a large exterior home project is no small task. When you're looking for the best options in roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Provia products are the clear choice. At Provia, quality is engineered into the product, integrity is never compromised, and local craftsmanship delivers a stunning final result that will last for generations. Our experts at Keim Home Center are here to help you explore the possibilities. Visit Keim in Charm, Ohio. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Berlin Heating and Cooling wants to wish all the local teams good luck through their season. Berlin Heating and Cooling installs Rheem equipment and services all other types of equipment. For any team to be successful, you have to have the right player, and they are wanting to add to their team. Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your local Rheem Pro partner, today at 330-893-3057.
Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and Millersburg Electric has some of the best deals in a long time during the Memorial Day Mega Sale. Save hundreds with manufacturer discounts and rebates from all the best brands, including GE, Cafe, Frigidaire, Speed Queen, Whirlpool, and Maytag. Just in time for summer grilling season, get free assembly on all Weber grills. We offer free in-carton drop-off on all appliances, or have our dedicated delivery team professionally install your appliance purchase. Qualified customers get 0% financing through May of 2025 during the Memorial Day Mega Sale at Millersburg Electric. Visit us today or shop 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
When you're thinking of old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Inside the Dugout is brought to you by Hobbrins Insurance in Millersburg.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
And I'm joined by Garaway Pirates head baseball coach, that's Justin Elmore, coming off a 14-1 victory and defeating, of course, Martins Ferry to capture the sectional title. And we were talking about, Justin, we're going to get off to a better start in that last game. You did that. 6 runs in that first inning and really, go on to get that convincing win.
Yeah, it was very impressive across the board from our guys. They sat through roughly what was about an hour delay to even get it started. And so for them to come out and get a 6 spot in the first inning was huge. And obviously we were able to score runs every inning until the end there and take care of it.
Great to see that from the offense, of course, and of course Peyton Keller doing the job as he always does on the mound.
Yeah, he obviously did his job, no question. I mean, he went through and gave us 5 solid innings and was able to do it by only throwing 55 pitches. So to average 11 pitches per inning, he was throwing strikes and we were picking it up behind him, and so it was a very good combination for us for sure.
Right, to put it all together here and get that win. Of course, to move on to the district semifinal matchup here. You take on Barnesville, kind of a rematch of last year's sectional finals when you beat them 10-0. I'm sure different Barnesville team this year going to take on. But what do you know about this year's Barnesville team you're taking on?
Coach Butler's team is a very experienced, very solid team. They're athletic. They're fundamental. They don't score a bunch of runs, but they put pressure on you defensively. And they're scrappy. And like you said, we beat them last year in the sectional final in a game where we played really well. We played them earlier this year, and they beat us 3-2. So we've played against them once. We've seen them a couple times. Just feel really good about the opportunity and very blessed to be able to go and try to get into the district finals tonight.
With that said here, you've been in the spot many times, Justin. What does this team need to do to be able to get that job done?
Well, if we could somehow play exactly like we did last Wednesday night, I would feel phenomenal about it. But the bottom line is Peyton's got to go throw strikes. We've got to pick it up behind him. We've got to be able to handle, we're on the road. We were fortunate enough to play the first 2 games at home. We got a road test, got to handle that. But we got to go get 21 outs. And if we can swing it, put a couple runs together early, I think that's huge. And just continue to play the way we have been. And I feel really good about our opportunity to make the final 32.
All right, Justin, well, thanks for your time and good luck tonight.
All right, Matt, appreciate it. Thank you very much.
All right, that's the voice of Garaway Pirates head baseball coach, Justin Elmore.
Inside the Dugout has been brought to you by Hobron's Insurance in Millersburg.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Time is ticking and your dream home is waiting. This is Ben Hirschberger at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Phillips CT Gimdy is proud to sponsor this Garaway broadcast. The primary care facility will treat patients of all ages, from pediatrics through geriatrics. Dr. Teague will help manage and diagnose a variety of common illnesses and conditions, covering a broad spectrum of health issues. They're located at 153.5 North Broadway in Sugar Creek and the Sugar Creek Family Medical Center, across from the fire station, and accept most major insurance plans. Call 852-3211 for an appointment.
Having trouble with your farm equipment? Don't spend all your hard-earned money on buying new. Bring your equipment to Fisher Farm Service, located at 5327 Weller Road Northwest in New Philadelphia, and have their qualified technicians take a look at it. The technicians at Fisher Farm Service can fix your equipment and have it working as good as new. Their technicians specialize in tractors, combines, skid loaders, and balers. So the next time your farm equipment is not working to your standard, take it to Fisher Farm Service and get your equipment back to peak performance. Call Fisher Farm Service at 330-364-4449.
Check out the new Culture Provia manufactured stone options at MRV Siding Supply. The deep shadow lines combined with authentic coloring produce dramatic effects in all of Provia's manufactured stone products. Choose from a selection of 11 different styles in many different colors. That's MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg, or on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Buckeye Career Center Adult Education can help you discover your passion and prepare for your future. In addition to our 9 full-time adult programs and endless part-time and career enhancement courses, we also offer the Adult Diploma Program for free. ADP is open to Ohio residents 20 or older who would like to obtain a high school diploma, career technical certificate, and industry-recognized credential. Eligible programs include auto tech, nail tech, phlebotomy, STNA, firefighter, and welding. Call 330-339-2288 to register.
Firestone Farm Tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the Certified Firestone Farm Tire Dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm Tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Get your Firestone tires at Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39, Millersburg.
Hi, I'm Eugene with Yoder Family Roofing and Spouting. We are located in Millersburg, Ohio, and have been serving our community for the past 25 years. When was the last time you thought about having your roof inspected or spouting cleaned? You can find us online at yoderfamilyroofing.com or by giving us a call or text at 330-695-3000. Again, that's 330-695-3000 for all your roofing and spouting needs.
At Pomerene Hospital, they understand that access to quality health care is essential for rural and small-town residents. Each day, their specialists provide nationally recognized care at facilities across Holmes, Ashland, and Tuscarawas counties. Whether you're growing a family or making the most of your golden years, you can trust them for reliable patient outcomes at every stage of life. From outpatient services to advanced treatments, learn how they're setting a new standard for community-based health care. And remember that no matter where life takes you, Pomerene is just around the corner. Find a location at pomerenehospital.org.
Vikert Concrete, located on County Road 189 between Benton and Holmesville, specializes in ready-mix concrete and state-approved limestone, sand, and gravel. All mixed styles are available, and you can count on fast, dependable delivery and competitive prices. Vikert Concrete has served homes and surrounding counties for over 75 years. Call Vikert Concrete today for all your concrete needs at 674-0038. Remember, for quality concrete, it's Vikert Concrete.
Are you ready to tackle home improvement with a winning team? Look no further than Wayne Door, your MVP for all things doors and windows. Score big with their championship lineup: garage doors, openers, entry and storm doors, windows, patio doors, and more. Just like a winning play, Wayne Door offers an unbeatable sales team, flawless installation, and game-changing service. Their local experts ensure you're always in the lead. Don't settle for anything less. Visit them today at waynedoor.com or stop by their showroom and elevate with your home improvement game with the experts. Wayne Door, people you can trust since 1973. Denko Marketing of Millersburg has customers in all 50 states, Canada, and South America. Each day, over 300 shipments of garage door parts are shipped to customers everywhere by Denko Marketing. And while Denko Marketing appreciates this wide and varied market in the country and in the world, the thing they appreciate most is where they are located: home. That's why they support various community activities and devote as much attention to here as to there. At Denko Marketing, the most important business at hand is the business of home.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere. Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details, located on State Route 83 in Millersburg.
That special day is coming when that small child that you've always cared for will officially be all grown up and ready to take on that next phase of their life. When it's time to celebrate that special occasion, let Rody's IGA take care of all your graduation party needs. Their deli and bakery department can customize meat and cheese platters, watermelon boats, relish trays, salads, homemade dips, party buns, and those special graduation picture cakes. Stop in or call ahead at 674-7075 for graduation and Memorial Day. So after the applause, let the party begin at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Sunland Brothers Sand and Gravel Incorporated is proud to be a part of this Garaway broadcast. At Sunland Brothers, they offer sand, gravel, topsoil and fill dirt, mason sand, and concrete sand. They are open Monday through Friday from 7 to 5, Saturdays from 7 to noon, and closed on holidays. Call 330-756-2244. That's 330-756-2244. Located on Sunland Road Northwest in Beach City. Sunland Brothers Sand and Gravel Incorporated. Men with true grit.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent, Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Attention commercial building owners. Are you tired of dealing with persistent leaks in your flat or low slope roof? Look no further. MEB Systems in Sugar Creek are your go-to experts for all your roofing needs. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that pesky leak, a complete roof replacement, or a new build, they've got you covered. Don't let roofing troubles rain on your parade. Call MEB Systems and experience top-notch service and peace of mind. Call MEB Systems Incorporated at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com.
Have you experienced the difference of hometown independent pharmacy lately? If not, now is the perfect time to start. Premier Pharmacy inside Rody's IGA is now open and accepting new patients. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacies in Berlin and Millersburg, inviting you to come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. We want to be your teammate as you navigate the complex world of healthcare, offering you consistent, fast service and always being available to answer whatever questions you may have. Call us or stop in today. We will transfer all your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy so you don't have to worry about a thing. That's why we are Premier Pharmacy, your hometown independent pharmacy.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Worcester, or online at HummelGRP.com.
A single-family home located at 2735 Township Road 444 in Walnut Creek is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $399,000. This property was built in 1938 and has 6 bedrooms and 3 full baths with 2,925 square feet, located in the East Holmes Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Steve Mogg at 330-852-4111 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com.
Taking on a large exterior home project is no small task. When you're looking for the best options in roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Provia products are the clear choice. At Provia, quality is engineered into the product, integrity is never compromised, and local craftsmanship delivers a stunning final result that will last for generations. Our experts at Keim Home Center are here to help you explore the possibilities. Visit Keim in Charm, Ohio. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Berlin Heating and Cooling wants to wish all the local teams good luck through their season. Berlin Heating and Cooling installs Rheem equipment and services all other types of equipment. For any team to be successful, you have to have the right player, and they are wanting to add to their team. Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your local Rheem Pro partner, today at 330-893-3057.
Just about 15 minutes away from first pitch, the Division III District semi-final matchup between Garaway and Barnesville. We'll give you more in-depth information on both the Pirates and the Shamrocks coming up as our pregame show continues. Time now for the National Anthem. As always, brought to you by the Holmes County Veterans Service Center, and we'll tell you more about that thanks to the folks at the Holmes County Veterans Service Center coming right up. The home plate meeting taking place between Garaway and their veteran head coach in Justin Elmore and Barnesville. These two teams met earlier in the regular season, a game won by the Shamrocks, and a close 3-2 finish. Time now to check the starting lineups for today for the Garaway Pirates. For Garaway, leading off and playing shortstop, number 23, Blake Herman. Batting in the 2-hole, wearing number 8, in right field, Ethan Kimball. The pitcher batting third for the Pirates, number 7, Peyton Keller. Meanwhile, wearing number 44, batting in the cleanup spot, the first baseman, Zach Misko. The third baseman, number 6, Jesse Beachy, bats next. Gabe Amicone in center field will wear number 10. Number 24 is the catcher, Jackson Reifenschneider. Meanwhile, batting in the designated hitter role for Garaway, wearing number 14, is Aiden Miller. And number 2, playing second base and batting ninth, is Lucas Schwarzentruber. Our starting lineups brought to you by the Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. You can save yourself time and money thanks to the great folks at Holmes Wayne, and they always bring you our starting lineups for high school baseball and softball. No stamp needed when you save with them. You can pay your bill online or through their mobile app, Smart Hub, a a free service with no fees for using your bank account, credit, or debit card. Just about 10 minutes away from first pitch, the winner of today's game between Garaway and Barnesville goes on to the district championship game on Wednesday on the opposite side of the bracket. It is Tusky Valley and Sandy Valley matching up in that contest. We'll come back and take an in-depth look at the Pirates as well as opposing Barnesville. That's next.
The Memorial Day Mega Savings Event is underway at Millersburg Electric with savings throughout the store. Get a GE top-load washer and matching dryer pair for the low price of just $529 each. Just in time for the summer freezer season, save $350 on a Frigidaire 15 cubic foot chest freezer, now just $599. Building or remodeling, package discounts are available, and Millersburg Electric will keep your appliance package in stock until you're ready for delivery. Get 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit during the Memorial Day Mega Sale, all at Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
When you're thinking of old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Garaway's non-starters and starters being introduced on what is a beautiful day for baseball at Zanesville High School and J. Payton Field. And in case you're not familiar, J. Payton, a Zanesville High School graduate who would go on to have a great Major League Baseball career, playing mostly for the New York Mets and obviously giving back to his hometown community an opportunity with the field and much, much more. As you can see, a great look at what a spectacular facility this is, especially on the baseball front in the year that is 2024, and certainly something that is unique when you talk about improving and better fields. It is an all-grass facility, both the infield and the outfield as well. And certainly more and more schools going to the turf look. Of course, we've seen it probably for a more extended time in football than we have in baseball, but it's growing in baseball, and Pirate fans are certainly well aware of that. Garaway wearing their road red uniforms with white letters and numbers trimmed in that pirate blue. And Barnesville, as you can see, with their non-starters and starters being introduced, wearing the green jerseys and gray uniform pants. Certainly one of the things that changes when you get to the district tournament level from a game administration perspective, it is a three-man umpiring crew. Obviously, you will have the home plate umpire, first base umpire, and a third base umpire, and those infield umpires will shift positions based on the runners that are on base throughout the course of what's happening in the top, bottom of every single inning through this matchup. As we were telling you earlier, the winner of today's game advances to the district title contest. That'll be coming up Wednesday at a spot to be determined. And the winner, and hopefully we're talking the Pirates, they will be taking on two other teams that are IVC opponents as well in Tusky Valley and Sandy Valley. as the Trojans and the Cardinals battling today, as well as we mentioned, an ideal day for baseball, and that game being played at Central Catholic High School and their outstanding high school baseball field in New Philadelphia. We'll see if we can get some score updates on that contest and pass it along to you throughout the course of our broadcast as well. Garaway and Barnesville getting ready to square off. It is the Division III District semifinals. We'll come back and get you the first pitch and all the play-by-play action. That's coming up next.
Are you ready to accelerate towards your dreams with a new car, ATV, boat, or some extra cash for personal needs? This is Zach Deidinger, a banking center manager at the Commercial and Savings Bank, here to help you fund your next adventure. Our team of experts is committed to finding the right solution for you with competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service. Visit csb1.com to apply online or give us a call at 800-654-9015 to speak with a loan specialist and discover the CSB advantage. The Commercial and Savings Bank. Relationships you can bank on. Member FDIC.
Phillips CT GIMD is proud to sponsor this Garaway broadcast. The primary care facility will treat patients of all ages, from pediatrics through geriatrics. Dr. Teague will help manage and diagnose a variety of common illnesses and conditions, covering a broad spectrum of health issues. They're located at 153.5 North Broadway in Sugar Creek and the Sugar Creek Family Medical Center, across from the fire station, and accept most major insurance plans. Call 852-3211 for an appointment.
Having trouble with your farm equipment? Don't spend all your hard-earned money on buying new. Bring your equipment to Fisher Farm Service, located at 5327 Weller Road Northwest in New Philadelphia, and have their qualified technicians take a look at it. The technicians at Fisher Farm Service can fix your equipment and have it working as good as new. Their technicians specialize in tractors, combines, skid loaders, and balers. So the next time your farm equipment is not working to your standard, take it to Fisher Farm Service and get your equipment back to peak performance. Call Fisher Farm Service at 330-364-4449.
The Shamrocks of Barnesville taking to the field as we get ready for the top of the first inning. And the first pitch, which is just moments away, as always sponsored here on WKLM's coverage by Finish Line Auto Body. Finish Line Auto Body. Remember, if you get into a collision, make your first call to Finish Line Auto Body, where they have experts in collision repair, and they'll even help with up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call at 674-1483, 674-1483. And the crazy thing about OHSAA high school baseball and softball, when the season starts in late March, if we're being honest with one another, which we at WKLM always try and do with you, the weather can be nightmarish. It's cold, it's rainy, it's windy, but today nothing could be further from the truth. Our game time temperature in the mid-80s as these two teams get ready to square off. But for you're somebody who's a casual high school baseball or softball fan, it is a 7-inning affair in high school, and there is a 10-run mercy rule that is in effect throughout the game. And if either team is ahead by 10 or more at the end of the opponent's trailing team's fifth at bat, that brings the game to a close. For Garaway, Blake Herman leading things off. Heading from the right side, 333 on the season. The first pitch, a swing and a miss. Garaway's head coach and Justin Elmore, not only a Pirate veteran head coach, the 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss as Herman finds himself down in the count at 0-2, but Coach Elmore played baseball at Garaway on some pretty good teams back in the early 2000s. Herman stepping out of the box and now climbing back in. The 0-2 pitch, apparently maybe a little bit inside for a ball. You know how that scenario goes. The Barnesville fans think that's the worst call of all time. Garaway fans, not so much. The 1-2 pitch sails high as things even up in the count department at 2-2. Herman staring out. The 2-2 pitch popped up. Foul, first base side over in front of the Pirates dugout, but that will get out of play, and Herman will get another opportunity with that count remaining even at 2-2. Different teams handle it differently, but for the Shamrocks, they flash the pitch they want from the dugout, then the catcher flashes it to the pitcher. The 2-2 pitch sails easily high, the count now full. On the Pirates shortstop, so he's done a good job battling back in the at-bat after initially being down. 0-2, the 3-2 pitch, that's fouled back and out of play. 325 feet down the right field line. Again, the 3-2 pitch, that's fouled again straight back. As the count staying full at 3-2. .375 feet to straightaway center here at J. Payton Field. One more time, the 3-2. Popped up, foul, first base side. First baseman coming over, and that one will get out of play. Well, certainly from the Pirates fans' perspective, not only is Blake Herman battling back in this at-bat, but making Barnesville throw a lot of pitches here in the top of the first inning. This game obviously scoreless with Herman being the first batter. One more time, the 3-2. And one more time, fouled back and out of play. Home plate umpire looking for some additional baseballs, and there they are in the ball holder behind home plate because all the game balls he had have been fouled out of play. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Glove held high in front of his face, the pitcher with the 3-2. There's a long fly ball into center field, but pedaling back and making the catch. The Shamrock center fielder, 1 out in the inning, and that will bring Garaway right fielder Ethan Kimball to the plate. Kimball, .304 on the year. Batting average. Home plate umpire, as you can see, went back to get a couple of more baseballs, then dust off home plate. Thanks for locking on to WKLM. For this contest, that ball blooped out into short right field, but coming in and making the catch. Kind of the irony of the game of baseball, if you will. The first at bat, bordering on 10 pitches, and first pitch swinging, Ethan Kimball flew out to right field. So 2 up for Justin Elmore's team and 2 down in the top of the first inning. As the Garaway pitcher, Peyton Keller, comes to the plate, hitting it from the right side. First pitch he sees, a fastball and a called strike. The game these two teams battled in earlier in the year in the regular season, a tight one, a 3-2 Shamrocks win. The next pitch missing upstairs. These two teams also met along the tournament trail 1 year ago in a game won by Garaway. So certainly the two programs familiar with one another. The 1-1 pitch slapped the shortstop Fields, throws on to first base. The first baseman can't scoop it up, so Keller will reach. On the error. So Garaway with 1 on and 2 out. First baseman Zach Misko That white and blue 44 on the back of his red Pirates jersey, trying to create some two-out magic for Garaway as Keller has a pretty good lead over at first base. Smacked hard to third base, fielded, fires on to first base to round out the top half of the first inning. After a half inning, Garaway scoreless and Barnesville coming to bat with WKLM.
Sierra Pacific products are MRV Setting Supply. Their products will enhance any decor and make any home brighter, more inviting, and more comfortable with wood interior windows and 8 wood species with 50 exterior colors. Whether you're replacing, renovating, remodeling, or rebuilding, they have exactly what you're looking for. From the Sierra Pacific Transcend replacement windows and doors to their Westchester double hung windows. That's MRV Setting Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or on the web at mrvsetting.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Buckeye Career Center Adult Education can help you discover your passion and prepare for your future. In addition to our 9 full-time adult programs and endless part-time and career enhancement courses, we also offer the Adult Diploma Program for free. ADP is open to Ohio residents 20 or older who would like to obtain a high school diploma, career technical certificate, and industry-recognized credential. Eligible programs include auto tech, nail tech, phlebotomy, STNA, firefighter, and welding. Call 330-339-2288 to register.
When you work the land, you know, out there in some far corner of a field, there's an old steel fence post that has your number. And that's when you should have ours. We're your certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. And when you need service, give us a call. We're specially trained and equipped to handle all your on-farm, in-field tire repair and replacement needs.
Call Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39 Millersburg, for your farm tire needs.
Garaway did get a runner on base in the top of the first inning, but were unable to capitalize. And Barnesville going to get their first chance at the plate here in the bottom of inning number 1. Great sponsors making baseball possible with WKLM and our great partners at Claxon Communications, including Keim Home Center, your home building and woodworking destination, including lumber, building materials, custom millwork, and you can visit Keim Home Center in Charm or on the web at keimhome.com. That's keimhome.com. Max Miller to lead things off for Barnesville here in the bottom of inning number 1. Against Pirates pitcher Peyton Keller, the right-hander's first pitch, a called strike. Miller deep in that right-handed batter's box. And the 0-1 pitch inside, ball 1. Certainly when you talk about the athletic facilities here at Zanesville, whether it's this baseball field, the softball field next door, the next pitch missing a little inside, 2-1. Or the football field, the basketball, gymnasium, outstanding to be sure. The director of athletics, Scott Aaronholt, the longtime boys basketball coach here, did an outstanding job in that role. And Miller swinging and missing at the next pitch as Keller firing from the hill evens up the count at 2-2. Keller checking in. The next pitch, a little bit low as the count goes full. So similar in the top of the first inning and now the bottom of 1. The leadoff hitter for Garaway, and now Barnesville sees the count go full. Keller checks the 3-2 pitch, fouled back, and again similarities, that goes out of play. Keller's battery mate, Jackson Reifenschneider, talks briefly over his left shoulder to the home plate umpire. And Keller's 3-2 pitch, that's popped up, foul, first base side, Misko coming over, and that goes out of play. Again, those similarities in the top of one and the bottom of one is the count remaining at 3-2, and in this case, the Shamrocks leadoff hitter, Miller, battling against Garaway's Peyton Keller. Keller beginning the game, pitching from the stretch. Some pitchers simply more comfortable with that. The 3-2 pitch, a swing and a miss. So the first Shamrocks batter, fans. And that'll bring Caleb Powell to the plate. Checks down with his head coach, DJ Butler, coaching at third. Keller's first offering to him, a called strike. And whether you're Peyton Keller for Garaway or any pitcher, you want to work from ahead, and Keller has been able to do that against the first two Shamrocks batters. The 0-1 pitch inside for a ball. One and one against Caleb Powell. The next pitch, a swing and a miss, as Keller bringing the gas that time, and Powell unable to catch up with it. Nice crowd on a Monday afternoon. Powell asking for time, getting it. Steps out of that right-handed batter's box and just about as quickly climbs back in. Keller ready. And the 1-2 pitch, a called strike three. So 2 Barnesville batters and 2 strikeouts for Garaway's Peyton Keller. Well, we mentioned that when these two teams matched up in the regular season, it was, for all intents and purposes, a pitcher's battle, 3-2-1. That ball rolled back to Keller, fires on to first base, and Barnesville goes 1-2-3 in the bottom of inning number 1. After one inning in Zanesville, Garaway and Barnesville scoreless on WKLM.
Hi, I'm Eugene with Yoder Family Roofing and Spouting. We are located in Millersburg, Ohio, and have been serving our community for the past 25 years. When was the last time you thought about having your roof inspected or spouting cleaned? You can find us online at yoderfamilyroofing.com or by giving us a call or text at 330-695-3000. Again, that's 330-695-3000 for all your roofing and spouting needs.
Did you know that one of the nation's top hospitals was founded right here in Holmes County? It's true. Pomerene Hospital was recently named the top 20 rural and community hospital by the National Rural Health Association. For 75 years, Pomerene has applied the latest medical expertise to meet the unique needs of our community. And today they continue to lead the way in reliable patient outcomes, from outpatient services to life-saving surgeries. Learn more about the many ways Pomerene provides award-winning care right in your backyard. Visit PomereneHospital.org.
Fikert Concrete, located on County Road 189 between Benton and Holmesville, specializes in ready-mix concrete and state-approved limestone, sand, and gravel. All mix styles are available, and you can count on fast, dependable delivery and competitive prices. Fikert Concrete has served homes and surrounding counties for over 75 years. Call Fikert Concrete today for all your concrete needs at 674-0038. Remember, for quality concrete, it's Fikert Concrete.
Garaway, round number 2 at the plate. In the top of the second inning from J. Payton Field at Zanesville High School, with Garaway and the Shamrocks of Barnesville scoreless. Third baseman for Red, white, and blue, Jesse Beachy, first pitch, swinging, fly ball into center field, and that'll be caught. One up, one pitch, and one down. That'll bring Garaway, center fielder, Gabe Amacone to the plate. Gabe's father, Chip, the longtime director of athletics or athletic director, whatever phraseology you prefer to use, helping to lead an outstanding Pirate athletic program. Son Gabe seeing a breaking pitch down low for a ball. The 1-0 fouled. And rolling back to the backstop, 1-1. Of course, we're to that unusual time of the year as Amacone asking for time, stepping back into the box. And the 1-1 pitch, a swing and a miss. Some of these schools have already had commencement ceremonies. So you've got senior players who, I guess from a roster perspective, are still seniors. But they are graduates of their respective high schools. The 1-2 pitch. Outside, ball 2. Jackson Reifenschneider, the Garaway catcher, waiting on deck. The count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch fouled back and out of play. Well, we mentioned how different the weather scenarios are at the beginning of high school baseball season and where we're at now. Now we see people here today who have their umbrellas out. That's not because they're afraid it's going to rain. They're trying to shield themselves from the sunshine. Something you didn't see more than likely late March. The 2-2 pitch sails down low, and Amacone doing a good job of keeping that hand back and not swinging at a breaking pitch that was out of the zone. So the count full, 1 out in the top of the second for the Pirates. The next pitch, a swing and a miss. So 2 up, 2 down. Barnesville having retired 3 straight batters after Misko grounded out to end the first. For Garaway, their catcher, Jackson Reifenschneider at the plate. First pitch he sees popped up. Behind home plate, foul. The catcher back in, that's out of play. When it comes to high school baseball, or for that matter softball, certainly something different now than even we would have seen 15 years ago. People have to pay attention to the game. I'm not anybody's dad, but everybody's got their phone out in front of them, and if they're not watching, they may take a baseball to the noggin. There's a long fly ball to left center field. The center fielder ranging over, and he'll make the catch. And Garaway going 1-2-3 in their half of the second inning. After an inning and a half, Garaway and Barnesville scoreless with WKLM.
Are you ready to tackle home improvement with a winning team? Look no further than Wayne Door, your MVP for all things doors and windows. Score big with their championship lineup. Garage doors, openers, entry and storm doors, windows, patio doors, and more. Just like a winning play, Wayne Door offers an unbeatable sales team, flawless installation, and game-changing service. Their local experts ensure you're always in the lead. Don't settle for anything less. Visit them today at waynedoor.com or stop by their showroom and elevate with your home improvement game with the experts. Wayne Door, people you can trust since 1973. Denko Marketing of Millersburg reminds you that a properly working and maintained garage door is critical to safety. Door springs, bottom brackets, cables, and supports are under extreme tension and can cause serious injury if dealt with improperly. That's why your local garage door dealer is the one to trust. His professional expertise keeps your garage door working as it should and puts the job in the right hands. A safety and service tip from Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere. Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details, located on State Route 83 in Millersburg.
Bottom of the second inning, Garaway and the Shamrocks from Barnesville scoreless in this Division III district semifinal matchup. Garaway and Pirate pitcher Peyton Keller set Barnesville down 1-2-3 in their half of the first inning. Keller's first pitch, a called strike here in the bottom of inning number 2. The 0-1 pitch, a called strike 2. Our WKLM broadcast being brought to you by great sponsors across all of Holmes, Tuscarawas, and Wayne counties. The 0-2 pitch, and that hit the batter. So the first runner of the game for Barnesville. Among those great sponsors, our sponsor of the player of the game, Charm Pizza. We'll name a Charm Pizza player of the game. That player will receive a complimentary small pizza and small flurry from Charm Pizza on State Route 557 in Charm. Marshall Meade stepping to the plate. Keller ready. The first pitch, that's fouled on a line, straight back. And when you get to tournament time, and I'm sure you've Matt Croy talk about this over the years, and many of the other talented broadcasters with WKLM and WTNS in Coshocton. At tournament time, every play can be key. So we'll see if the Pirates can work their way out of this bottom of the second inning where the leadoff hitter got on after he was hit by a pitch. 0-1 on Marshall Meade. The next pitch, a swing and a miss. So other than hitting a batter, Keller has done a really good job of working ahead in the count and currently has Meade down in the count at 0-2. Keller struck out 2 in the first inning. We're in the bottom of the second. The next pitch, a swing and a miss, fires down to first base, not in time. So Meade fans that'll bring Caden Van Horn to the plate. 1 out and a scoreless bottom of the second inning between Garaway and Barnesville. Keller's first pitch, and that's off the bat and fouled toward the Pirate dugout. As you could see some of Justin Elmore's players kind of scattering out of the way as that ball came over there. Van Horn, a right-handed hitter. Keller ready. Going to throw back over to first, and Wiley diving back in safely to first. And normally this is the time of the game with a runner on that you might say, well, we're seeing Keller work from the stretch, but he does that all the time, whether runners are on or not. The 0-1 pitch, high for a ball. Van Horn looks down at his head coach, DJ Butler, for a sign. Keller gets his sign. And after waiting to what I'm sure young Mr. Van Horn believes is an eternity, he'll step out. Wiley leading at first. Misko holding him on there. That ball fouled on a straight line backing off the backstop. Count now 1-2. So far, 5 Barnesville batters and 3 strikeouts. From Garaway, talented right-handed pitcher Peyton Keller, who's ahead in the count again, this time on Caden Van Horn, at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, line drive, base hit into right field. Pirates will quickly get it back into the infield. Wiley will stop at second. Van Horn reaches first. On the first base hit of the game for either team. That'll bring Barnesville's Casey Carpenter to the plate. We mentioned the first base hit, and Carpenter is the first left-handed batter for either team. So runners on first and second. The pitch, a swing and a miss. So Garaway trying to work out of some bottom of the second inning trouble. The 0-1 pitch, a swing and a miss. The winner of today's game takes on the winner of the game being played today at Central Catholic High School. The 0-2 pitch, low and outside, between two other IVC teams, similar to, of course, Garaway and the IVC. Tusky Valley and Sandy Valley. A 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. So Casey Carpenter fanning.
Now batting for Barnesville, number 1, Jason Starr.
And Jason Starr will come to the plate and try and work some 2-out scoring for his team. And he swings and misses. Wiley at second. Van Horn at first. The 0-1 pitch high for a ball. Starr, the number 8 hitter in the Shamrocks lineup. The 1-1 pitch from Keller. Low, ball 2. Leads at first and second for Van Horn and Wiley respectively. And the 2-1. Called strike at the knees on the inside corner, 2-2. Bottom of the second inning. Pirates trying to keep this game scoreless. Keller ready. His 2-2 pitch popped up into short left field. The left fielder backing on it and making the catch. Garaway ends the second inning. So after 2, we remain scoreless, Garaway and Barnesville here on WKLM Sports.
That special day is coming when that small child that you've always cared for will officially be all grown up and ready to take on that next phase of their life. When it's time to celebrate that special occasion, let Rody's IGA take care of all your graduation party needs. Their deli and bakery department can customize meat and cheese platters, watermelon boats, relish trays, salads, homemade dips, party buns, and those special graduation picture cakes. Stop in or call ahead at 674-7075 for graduation and Memorial Day. So after the applause, let the party begin at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
With today's market instability, many homeowners are looking to upgrade their existing home rather than buy or build a new one. At Home Siding Contractors, we know choosing the many colors and styles of siding, replacement windows, and doors can be overwhelming. At Home Siding Contractors, we can help make that decision easier. Durability, beauty, and low maintenance over time describes our products the best. Call Home Siding Contractors today at 888-725-6619 and let our professional staff help upgrade your home today.
Sutherland Brothers Sand and Gravel Incorporated is proud to be a part of this Garaway broadcast. At Sutherland Brothers, they offer sand, gravel, topsoil and fill dirt, mason sand, and concrete sand. They are open Monday through Friday from 7 to 5, Saturdays from 7 to noon, and closed on holidays. Call 330-756-2244. That's 330-756-2244. Located on Sutherland Road Northwest in Beach City. Sutherland Brothers Sand and Gravel Incorporated. Men with true grit.
Garaway's Aiden Miller leading off in the top of the third inning for the Pirates. They and district semi-final opponent Barnesville are scoreless. Miller, the first left-handed bat the Pirates will put to the plate, and hits a bouncer. Second baseman diving for it, can't come up with it, so Miller aptly filling the role of designated hitter, where he's hitting for the left fielder. Blaine Schlaball gets a base hit. Second baseman Lucas Swartzentruber will come to the plate. Looks down to head coach Justin Elmore. Is this where you see a bunt to try and advance the runner into scoring position with the top of the lineup coming up after Swartzentruber? We're about to see. He'll show bunt. Nice bunt back to the mound. It'll be fielded. The throw on to first base in time, and the successful sacrifice sends Miller down to second, and indeed we go back to the top of the Pirate lineup. Blake Herman, the leadoff hitter, and Garaway shortstop to the plate. Village Motors bringing you tournament baseball. If you need your vehicle serviced, then Village Motors is the place to go. They have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians. Check out their service specials at villagemotorsinc.com or by calling toll-free 800-292-8842. Village Motors in Millersburg. First pitch to Herman. Outside and low for a ball. Most often the terminology small ball is used when we talk softball, but Garaway playing small ball here. Butting the runner over to second, one out, top of the third of a scoreless game. The next pitch, a little bit high, ball two. Ethan Kimball waiting on deck for Justin Elmore and company. 2-0 on Herman. The pitch popped up into right field. The catch made, and Miller has to stay at second. Now 2 outs in the inning. Ethan Kimball at the plate. Kimball, right-handed hitter. One of the other coverage teams in the WKLM area, West Holmes trailing right now against top-seeded St. Clairsville, 4-0. So we'll see if the Knights can battle back in that contest. First pitch to Kimball, missing out of the zone for a ball. The 1-0, that misses as well, 2-0. Kimball waiting for an opportunity to hopefully drive in a Pirate run. Pitch there is a called strike on the breaking ball. The Killbuck Savings Bank proudly supporting the local youth and hopes you knock it out of the park in today's game for Garaway, the Killbuck Savings Bank. 2-1 the count. The pitch, that's low and outside, ball 3. WKLM Sports always proud to partner with our sponsors to make all these broadcasts possible. Highland and West Holmes both continuing on in district baseball tournament play as Garaway. And the next pitch out of the zone as well, allowing Kimball to reach base with a walk. So DJ Butler going to head out to the mound to talk things over with his pitcher and his infield. Don't forget, and thanks to our longtime friends at Charm Pizza, we'll pick out a player of the game coming up at the wrap-up of this contest. The Charm Pizza player of the game, that player will receive a complimentary small pizza and small flurry from Charm Pizza, located at 4416 State Route 557. Matt Croy coming out of his way to give me that certificate in a covert meeting in New Philadelphia before we both went to our respective game sites. That'll bring Peyton Keller to the plate. He reached on an error on his first at bat back in the first, trying to help himself here. Takes the first pitch, called strike on the inside corner. Why does a guy bat third? Well, because Keller bats .425. That's why. 0-1. And the pitch, that's low. 1-1. So Garaway, having picked up their first hit of the afternoon today here in the top of the third inning. And they have their first runner in scoring position. The next pitch, that's fouled off and out of play, first base side. One ball, two strikes. Barnesville trying to dig their way here in the top of the third inning out of a mini jam. Just about ready for the 1-2 pitch, and then the pitcher steps off the rubber. Aiden Miller, who reached on a single at second. Ethan Kimball, a walk at first. The 1-2 pitch, a called strike 3. Catcher drops the ball, but then tags out Keller to end the inning. After 2.5, Garaway and Barnesville remaining scoreless with WKLM Sports.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Attention commercial building owners. Are you tired of dealing with persistent leaks in your flat or low slope roof? Look no further. MEB Systems in Sugar Creek are your go-to experts for all your roofing needs. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that pesky leak, a complete roof replacement, or a new build, they've got you covered. Don't let roofing troubles rain on your parade. Call MEB Systems and experience top-notch service and peace of mind. Call MEB Systems Incorporated at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mbsystems.com.
Have you experienced the difference of hometown independent pharmacy lately? If not, now is the perfect time to start. Premier Pharmacy inside Rhodey's IGA is now open and accepting new patients. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacies in Berlin and Millersburg, inviting you to come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. We want to be your teammate as you navigate the complex world of healthcare, offering you consistent, fast service and always being available to answer whatever questions you may have. Call us or stop in today. We will transfer all your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy so you don't have to worry about a thing. That's why we are Premier Pharmacy, your hometown independent pharmacy.
Bottom of the third inning, and certainly Garaway pitcher Peyton Keller off to a solid start, having allowed only one hit through 2 innings. And in the process has struck out 4, the number 9 hitter for DJ Butler's team, leading things off. Costello, one of 8 right-handed bats in the Shamrocks lineup. Having some camera challenges right now. We'll maybe shift what we're doing from a play-by-play perspective. That next pitch upstairs for a ball. A little more radio style, if you will. 1 ball, 1 strike on Costello. Keller's next pitch, bunts it, foul down the first base line. Zach Misko hustling down the line, and a lot of people saying, well, that ball was obviously foul. Well, you never know when a ball's going to hit a bump or whatever the scenario might be and roll back into foul territory, but Zach scooped it up, made sure it stayed foul. Now 1-2 on Costello. Keller checked with Reifenschneider. The 1-2 pitch popped up, foul, down the first base / right field line, and nobody quite able to get to it, giving chase. Misko from first, Zach doing his job there. Lucas Schwartzentruber from second, and Ethan Kimball from right field, but turns into nothing but a fairly long strike. Here at J. Payton Field, Zanesville High School. 1-2 the count on Costello. Keller ready, and the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball into right field. Not quite able to get to it was Kimball. So Costello leading things off with the Shamrocks' second hit of the afternoon. That'll bring the leadoff hitter, Max Miller, who started the game for the Shamrocks. And the bottom of the first by Fanning against Keller. Keller going to check on Costello over at first. There's a bunt, right back, caught, fired to first base. Misko can't hang on to it. The Pirates look to have a double play, but Misko dropping the ball, that's an error. Now to bring Caleb Powell to the plate. Powell, like Miller before him, fanned in his first at-bat. It was looking. Miller strikeout, swinging. The first pitch high and inside for a ball. Keller getting the ball back from catcher Jackson Reifenschneider. Keller patient on the mound, and the 1-0 pitch, runner in motion. Reifenschneider fires to second, not in time. So Costello steals his way into scoring position for the Shamrocks. The pitch was a ball, 2-0 on Caleb Powell. Keller looking back at the runner at second. The next pitch, a swing and a miss. So when these two teams met in the regular season, it was a one-run affair. Won by the Shamrocks, 3-2. Keller, a long look back at Costello at second. And the 2-1 pitch. Batter was stepping out of the box, but they allowed the pitch and that runs the count to 2-1. The batter can ask for time, but it's got to be granted by the umpire. The 2-1 pitch swings at one. The look to be low and out of the zone. 2-2. Costello about midway up in that right-handed batter's box. Some batters like to be deep in the box. Some like to be in the mid part, which is where Powell is. The next pitch, a swing and a miss. And a good job by Reifenschneider behind the plate that time of hanging on to the ball that got fouled. That'll bring Reese Stevens to plate. He grounded back to Peyton Keller, who fired on to Misko for the final out in the first inning. Keller's first pitch in round number 2 between these two, fouled back. 0-1. Stevens stepping out of the box, adjusting his batter's glove, climbs back in. Keller ready now in the 0-1 pitch. That's fouled back 0-2. Well, both these teams have had runners on, but so far nobody able to capitalize in terms of runs on the scoreboard here in Zanesville. Division III District Semifinal, Garaway and Barnesville are scoreless. Keller ready. His 0-2 pitch. Low for a ball. Keller fanned 2 in the first inning, 2 in the second, and 1 so far here in the third. Keller, a long look in at his catcher, Jackson Reifenschneider. The pitch popped up, foul in fair territory, my apologies, and hustling in, Keller makes the catch to end the third inning. So Garaway and Barnesville remaining scoreless after 3. The Pirates 0, the Shamrocks 0 on WKLM.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Worcester, or online at HummelGRP.com. A condominium located at 2779 Cove in Walnut Creek is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions for lease with an asking price of $2,000. This property was built in 2016 and is a 2-bedroom and 2-bath condo at the Cove in Walnut Creek. That includes a master suite with a walk-in closet and tilted shower, fully equipped kitchen, first floor laundry, and a sunroom leading out to a new concrete patio with 1,648 square feet. Located in the East Olds Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Kate Overton at 330-602-4111 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com.
Taking on a large exterior home project is no small task. When you're looking for the best options in roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Provia products are the clear choice. At Provia, quality is engineered into the product, integrity is never compromised, and local craftsmanship delivers a stunning final result that will last for generations. Our experts at Keim Home Center are here to help you explore the possibilities. Visit Keim in Charm, Ohio. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Garaway's powerfully built first baseman Zach Misko to lead things off in the top of the 4th inning. Mr. Misko, in his first at bat, grounded out to third to end the Garaway first inning. First pitch he sees, a called strike. The next pitch bouncing in the dirt in front of home plate as things even up on Misco at 1-1. Misco, a .455 hitter on the year for Justin Elmore's team. The next pitch, a breaking ball that stays upstairs, 2-1. Garaway's left 3 runners on through 3. And the same story true for the Shamrocks. They've left 3 on. That next pitch, missing off the plate and outside, 3-1. Misco looking for something he can drive. The pitch that stays upstairs, ball 4. So Misco, the leadoff batter here in the 4th inning, is on. The second consecutive inning.
Changes to the Pirates, pinch running at first base. Number 16,
Tristan Miller will pinch run for Misco. Now, for those unfamiliar with high school baseball rules, that does not mean Zach is out. Each player has 1 re-entry, so he will be back in defensively. So Miller running at first as the third baseman, Jesse Beachy, coming to the plate. Beachy hit a pretty good poke into center field that was caught. Throw over to first base, and Miller dives back in, but the ball did squirt away. One to 0 on Beachy. He shows bunt, pops it up. It goes into the grass. It'll be fielded, and Beachy going to be retired at first. Miller easily over to second, so Garaway for the second straight inning successfully puts down a sacrifice bunt as Miller gets into scoring position. Now can the Pirates drive him in? Gabe Amicone, Garaway's center fielder, coming to the plate. Amicone struck out back in the second inning. In the second, Sandy Valley and Tusky Valley in a 1-run affair. The Cardinals leading the Trojans 2-1 after 2. So again, the winner of that game faces the winner of this contest. Amicone hits it from the right side. Smacks it into left field. That's going to be a base hit. They're going to round Miller around third. He's hustling down the third baseline to throw to home plate, and they say safe at home plate. Boy, that was a bang, bang play, but Miller scores, and head coach Justin Elmore never hesitated in sending him. So a run-scoring single by Amicone and an RBI gives Garaway the early lead at 1-0 in the 4th. Well, I think if this was Major League Baseball, DJ Butler may be using his replay challenge. I'm not saying he wasn't safe, but that was really, really close. Now to bring catcher Jackson Reifenschneider to the plate. The Highland Hawks leading Toronto 3-0. That game in the bottom of the 4th inning. Boy, you talk about two of the premier small school programs, not only in the Eastern District in the state, but the Hawks in Toronto. Right now, the Hawks with the better of it. Reifenschneider pops it up into short center. The catch will be made. Amicone will have to stay at first. Now 2 outs in the inning, but Garaway is on the scoreboard. They've got a 1-0 advantage, and that'll bring the Pirates' DH, Aiden Miller, to the plate. Aiden singled, leading off the 3rd inning, and he'd like nothing more, as would his Pirates teammates, of another base hit. First pitch way high for a ball. So Highland leading, West Holmes trailing in their respective tournament games. Gabe Amicone at first to throw back over. Driving Gabe back, but he's safe on the dive. Garaway, a 1-0 advantage, top of the fourth inning. That ball lined into right field. That's a base hit. Amicone going to come hustling around second. He'll be in at third safely. And Garaway now runners at the corners here in the top of the fourth inning after Miller's second base knock in as many innings. So Lucas Schwartzentruber, who last inning put down a successful sacrifice bunt, will not be called on to do that here. Garaway wants more runs. They've got one in the inning, hoping for one more as their second baseman comes to the plate. First pitch called strike at the letters. Oh and 1. The next pitch fouled back. Sort of got it in on the fist of Lucas, and he fought it off, but it was foul. 0 and 2. Amicone at third. Aiden Miller at first. Long look in by the Barnesville pitcher. And the 0-2 pitch, a swing and a miss. So Schwartzentruber retired, but Garaway scores first as the Pirates pick up one in the top of the fourth inning. After 3.5, Garaway 1, Barnesville nothing from WKLM Sports.
Berlin Heating and Cooling wants to wish all the local teams good luck through their season. Berlin Heating and Cooling installs Zareem equipment and services all other types of equipment. For any team to be successful, you have to have the right player, and they are wanting to add to their team. Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your local Ream Pro partner today at 330-893-3057.
Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and Millersburg Electric has some of the best deals in a long time during the Memorial Day Mega Sale. Save hundreds with manufacturer discounts and rebates from all the best brands, including GE, Cafe, Frigidaire, Speed Queen, Whirlpool, and Maytag. Just in time for summer grilling season, get free assembly on all Weber grills. We offer free in-carton drop-off on all appliances, or have our dedicated delivery team professionally install your appliance purchase. Qualified customers get 0% financing through May of 2025 during the Memorial Day Mega Sale at Millersburg Electric. Visit us today or shop 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
When you're thinking of old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
The bottom of the fourth inning has arrived. I'm Bill Morgan. Happy to have you along with WKLM Sports for Division III District Semifinal Baseball. Garaway leading Barnesville 1-0. Pirate Baseball being brought to you by Holmes Ready Mix. It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Holmes Ready Mix offering ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready-mix concrete, 674-0865, 674-0865, or sand and gravel at 674-8121, 674-8121. as Jackson Wiley leading off in the Shamrocks half of the fourth inning, taking the first two pitches from Peyton Keller out of the strike zone, 2-0. Keller's next pitch upstairs, ball 3, and and Wiley's first at bat. Back in the second inning, he was hit by a pitch leading off the second. The 3-0 pitch, called strike on the inside part of the plate. Reifenschneider couldn't quite squeeze the leather on that. Ball squirted away, but doesn't matter too much. Nobody on base. 3-1. Wiley, a slight open stance and close to the plate. A slow roller. Good job by Keller of fielding it, throwing on to Misko for the first out in the inning. And sometimes this is an undersold, if you will, part of the game, but one thing we've seen Garaway pitcher Peyton Keller do through 3 1/3 is field his position very well. Sometimes pitchers battle with that, but Keller certainly has not, as he's made a number of good plays from the hill today. Marshall Meade struck out in his first chance against Keller, and that ball drills him in the back. So the second, hit by pitch. Wiley before him was hit by a pitch, leading off the second. So Meade down to first base, and Caden Van Horn Jack Anderson will be the runner at first. He will run for Marshall Meade as Caden Van Horn steps to the plate. And like we were mentioning, when Garaway did something similar when Zach Misko got on, each player has a re-entry. You see Misko holding the runner on at first. So you can probably kind of assume that Marshall Meade will be back in defensively for the Shamrocks. The first pitch to Caden Van Horn, missing for a ball. The 1-0 pitch, high and inside, ball 2. So Garaway head coach Justin Elmore would love nothing more than for his team to get out of the bottom of the fourth inning and keep that lead. They picked up the run in the top of the fourth inning on Gabe Amacone's RBI base hit. The pinch runner, Tristan Miller, scored on a bang play at the plate. Umpire called him safe. But it certainly was close, no question about that. Caden Van Horn ahead in the count, 2-0. Pinch runner Jack Anderson on at first after Meade was hit by the pitch. That pitch. And they say that grazed the back of his jersey. So runners now at first and second, back-to-back hit batters. The Highland Hawks, they could be on their way to a mercy win. They are up 8-0 in the bottom of the fourth inning. Also, St. Clairsville currently leading West Holmes 5-0 that game in the third. Casey Carpenter struck out in his first at-bat, swings and misses at that first pitch. There's one out in this inning. But Shamrock runners on first and second, bottom of the fourth. Garaway up by a run. The next pitch. Missing. 1-1. Peyton Keller trying to work his way out of trouble. The next pitch, and there's a called strike 2. Sunshine, blue skies in Muskingum County. Game time temperature right around 85 or 86 degrees, depending upon which weather app you looked at. And boy, a great job that time by Garaway's Jackson Reifenschneider, ranging to his left to keep that ball from going to the backstop. No doubt would have allowed both the runners to advance. The count even up on Carpenter at 2-2. Keller looks back at the runner at second. His 2-2 offering popped up. If that's fair, it's the infield fly. Technically, it's not because it went into foul territory, but nevertheless, and more importantly, Beachy catches it for the second out of the inning.
Next up in the Shamrocks, number 1, Jason Starr.
That'll bring Jason Starr to the plate. Starr flew out the Blaine Schley ball in left field. First pitch, Keller sends him upstairs for a ball. The Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt and paving contractor for homes and surrounding counties since way on back in 1964. The next pitch, a swing and a miss. At Melway, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating for your next paving project, call Melway at 330-279-9000. The 1-1 pitch, now 1-2. Keller, 5 strikeouts so far. If he gets number 6, great, but as long as he records an out, he's a happy man. The 1-2 pitch, a swing and a miss. So Keller and the Pirates working out of trouble as he strikes out Jason Starr of Barnesville. After 4, Garaway up by a single run. The Pirates 1, the Shamrocks nothing from WKLM Sports.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Time is ticking and your dream home is waiting. This is Ben Hirschberger at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Pirate shortstop Blake Herman leading off in the top of the 5th inning. Fouls the first pitch off for a strike. After 4 innings, Garaway a run, 3 hits, 5 left on base, and they've made an error. For Barnesville, no runs, 2 hits. They've left 5 on base, and they have made an error. Herman in his 2 at-bats has flown out to center field and flown out to right field. The 0-1 pitch bounces into the dirt and foul third base side. Jackson Wiley ahead on the count at 0-2. The 0-2 pitch low for a ball. So both Wiley and his counterpart for Garaway, Peyton Keller, doing a nice job on the hill in this district semifinal matchup. The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball into short center field. Hustling again. The catch is made for the first out in the 5th. That'll bring Ethan Kimball to the plate. Ethan on base 1 time in his 2 previous at-bats. That was a walk back in the 3rd. Wiley checking in, and his first pitch to Kimball, a called strike. Top of the fourth inning, Tusky Valley, a one-run lead over Sandy Valley. That game 3-2 in the top of the fourth. Trojans leading by one. Kimball fouling that pitch off. Again, the Sandy-Tusky winner takes on the winner of this game. That game being played between the Cardinals and the Trojans. That ball fouled and out of play, first base side. The Garaway dugout on the first base side. The Shamrocks dugout, third base side. But the clash between the IVC foes being played at another IVC school in Central Catholic in New Philly. The next pitch high for a ball. The next pitch down low. So Kimball doing a good job battling in the count. It's 2-2. Wiley getting the ball back, steps behind the rubber, now climbs back on. The 2-2 pitch just off the plate inside, and Wiley not happy about that call as it's now full. The 3-2 pitch, boy, Kimball just getting a piece of it. Fouling off, the count will stay full. Garaway having scored the only run so far in the afternoon. Tristan Miller scoring on Gabe Amacone's RBI base hit to right. The next pitch missing, ball 4, so Justin Elmore and company with a one-out base runner. Now to bring the pitcher, Peyton Keller, to the plate. Keller is struck out, reached on an error. Peyton, a .425 hitter on the year. OPS at .490. Catcher makes a trip out to the plate. Garaway's got some action in the bullpen. And after the conference breaks up, catcher walking back behind home plate while they were conferencing on the mound. Justin Elmore and Peyton Keller were conferencing down the third base line. So Kimball at first. Great eye. He's had back-to-back walks in his back-to-back at-bats in the third and now the fifth innings. Pitch high for a ball. 1-0, a pretty good lead for Kimball over at first base. Wiley noticing, throws that way. He's back safely. So 4 IBC teams in tournament action today. 3 of the 4 winning as of now. The 1-0 pitch fouled off and out of play first base side. And in the given scenario, it would be impossible for all 4 of them to be leading because 2 of them are playing one another in Sandy Valley and Tusky Valley on the opposite side of this Division III district bracket over at Central Catholic. 1 ball, 1 strike on the right-handed hitting Peyton Keller. Throw over. Boy, that was closer that time. But Kimball diving back in safely. Charm Pizza bringing you our player of the game. At the conclusion of the game, we'll be announcing our Charm Pizza player of the game, and that player will receive a complimentary small pizza and small flurry from Charm Pizza. They're at 4416 State Route 557 right now. One of those small pizzas sounds delicious, but I don't think Charm's delivering to Zanesville. Pretty sure. 1-1 on Keller. I might be at this point willing to pay a hefty delivery fee to get one of those pies. people from the Claxon communications team. Here's the problem. They might be quicker to the pizza than I am. So I pay the delivery fee, and I get none of the pizza. That ball fouled down the third base line. One ball, 2 strikes. Justin Elmore running through a series of signs. Keller in that right-handed batter's box, waving the bat. Wiley ready, the 1-2 pitch. That's down low and in the dirt. 2-2. Wiley comes set. His 2-2 pitch, a swing and a miss, but getting a piece of it was Keller, so he will stay alive at 2-2. Judd, our producer, how many pieces of pizza can you eat in one sitting? What's your all-time record? He said, I'm definitely not getting any of that pie if Charm brings it down, because he said he can eat the whole pie. That's impressive. His cardiologist may not think that's a good idea, but that's the way those things go. Which is good, because my cardiologist would probably be glad that Judd ate the whole pizza and I got none. He'd be much more pleased. The 2-2 pitch slapped into left field. That's a base hit. So Kimball will stop at second, and Keller with a great at bat gives Garaway runners at first and second. I think we're about to see a pitching change. So Zach Misko will be coming to the plate, but not until the Shamrocks make a pitching change. And as we see their head coach, DJ Butler, making a trip out to the mound. Had a chance to talk this morning with former Garaway assistant coach Josh Jarvis, and Josh telling me this morning I was subbing at New Philadelphia High School, where Josh is now the assistant principal at New Philly High, and he said Coach Butler really, really does a good job with the Barnesville program. Kind of looked that we might see a pitching change, but I don't think we're going to. So an extended meeting, and Coach Butler came out of the third base dugout. He made a signal like we were going to see a pitching change, but we will not. So Garaway, a 1-0 lead, trying to build upon that is Zach Misko, who had a walk in his last at bat, will come to the plate now to face Wiley. That ball popped up on the infield. That is the infield fly rule, so Misko will be retired. The runners will have to stay where they're at. The Killbuck Savings Bank, another proud sponsor of high school tournament baseball and softball, supporting local youth, and they hope the Pirates today knock it out of the park, the great men and women at Killbuck Savings Bank. Third baseman for Garaway, Jesse Beachy, coming to the plate. And Mr. Beachy says, I've waited long enough. I'm going to step out of the batter's box. Has a fly out to center field and a sacrifice in Jesse's 2 at-bats. Wiley, a long look back at second. The pitch to Beachy, down in the dirt. Had a chance to talk before the game to the Director of Transportation for Garaway Schools, Kevin Roberts. Kevin's known my wife's family, the Sigrist, for a long time. When he first moved to the area, he was driving a bus, and my late father-in-law, Jim, kind of helped guide him down that path. And although Jim's not with us anymore, unfortunately, he would be very proud to know that Kevin's now helping to run that bus operation for Garaway. The count 2-0. I thought Kevin might be down here supporting the team even if he had not drove the bus. He said he did and sort of gave me that arched eyebrow look like, of course I did. I said, well, I certainly hope you didn't walk from Sugar Creek to Zanesville. You would have had to start about 3 days ago. Count 2-0 on Beachy. Runners at first and second. Kimball, good speed at second. Peyton, Keller at first. That ball grounded to second base. Boy, takes a bad hop. It goes into the infield. You're into the outfield, excuse me. And everybody's going to have to hold up, but for Garaway, that extends the inning. Kimball stopping at third. Keller to second. And Beachy on at first on the error. The second one of the game for Barnesville. Now Garaway has to take advantage of it. They do lead 1-0, but a base hit out of the infield here by Amicone. That would be his second. Should lead to 2 Garaway runs. Gabe, right-handed hitting, center fielder. First pitch, down in the dirt for a ball. Heard Gabe's dad, Chip, up in the press box talking to, I believe it was a PA announcer before the game, and said, I'm more nervous before these games than Gabe is. I think the count on the scoreboard's wrong. The umpire trying to get that corrected. Wiley's pitch to Amicone. Fouled into the glove of the catcher. One ball and one strike. And get that corrected now. Bases loaded with Pirates. Kimball at third. Keller at second. Beachy at first. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball missing, 2-1. Well, obviously no room to put Amicone, and as is constantly said, you could call it a baseball cliche, but it's also a baseball truism in this case. A walk's as good as a hit. The 2-1 pitch, a swing and a miss, 2-2. So Wiley trying to lead the Sacks at J. Payton Field, loaded with Pirates. Wiley, a long look in, gets the sign. And the 2-2 pitch to Amicone. Line drive, and the shortstop makes the catch. And that's where, boy, it really helps to have a third umpire out there, as he was out there and clearly indicated both out and that the shortstop caught it on the scoop. So the Pirates load the bases but can't score another run. We head for the bottom of the fifth. It's Garaway 1, Barnesville scoreless from WKLM Sports.
Phillips CT Gimdy is proud to sponsor this Garaway broadcast. The primary care facility will treat patients of all ages, from pediatrics through geriatrics. Dr. Teague will help manage and diagnose a variety of common illnesses and conditions, covering a broad spectrum of health issues. They're located at 153.5 North Broadway in Sugar Creek and the Sugar Creek Family Medical Center, across from the fire station, and accept most major insurance plans. Call 852-3211 for an appointment.
Having trouble with your farm equipment? Don't spend all your hard-earned money on buying new. Bring your equipment to Fisher Farm Service, located at 5327 Weller Road Northwest in New Philadelphia, and have their qualified technicians take a look at it. The technicians at Fisher Farm Service can fix your equipment and have it working as good as new. Their technicians specialize in tractors, combines, skid loaders, and balers. So the next time your farm equipment is not working to your standard, take it to Fisher Farm Service and get your equipment back to peak performance. Call Fisher Farm Service at 330-364-4449.
The bottom of the fifth inning, Garaway leading Barnesville 1-0, and much like the regular season meeting between these two teams, a close pitcher's affair. That was a 3-2, the regular season contest, a 3-2 Barnesville win. These two teams also met in the tournament Division III last year. That was a Garaway victory. The bottom of the lineup to lead things off for DJ Butler's team. Duger Costello, who has one of the two Shamrock hits, led it off in the third with the single, and he's leading off probably not too many times. Does the number 9 hitter lead off twice in a game, but Mr. Costello has done that here, and Keller's first pitch to him, a called strike. Peyton Keller has fanned 6, pitched scoreless baseball and allowed only 2 hits. The 0-1 missing outside. Really the only problem Peyton has had through 4 innings is at times some control issues. He's hit 3 batters. Costello, pretty close to the plate right side. The next pitch, that misses, 2-1. Should Garaway win, they will play Wednesday for the district championship. A 2-1 pitch, low in the dirt in front of the plate, 3-1. So momentarily, Keller stepping off the rubber, kind of kicks some dirt around, climbs back on. The next pitch misses for ball 4. So Duger Costello in both of his at-bats has reached base, a single and now a walk. And Justin Elmore going to make a trip out to the mound to talk to Keller and the rest of his infield. Zach Misko at first, Lucas Schwartzentruber at second, the shortstop Blake Herman, and the third baseman Jesse Beachy, of course, the catcher there as well, and Jackson Reifenschneider. Finish Line Auto Body, helping to bring you high school tournament baseball. If you get into a collision, make your first call to Finish Line Auto Body, where they have experts in collision repair, and they'll even help with up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call at 674-1483. Brooks at Finish Line Auto Body, 674-1483. Now to bring Max Miller to the plate. Miller today, 0 for 2. Struck out and tried to bunt a runner over and popped it up. Keller caught it. There's a fly ball. Lifted into short center field. Gabe Amicone coming on, and he'll make the catch. Costello will have to remain at first. Now to bring Caleb Powell to the plate. He has struck out in both of his go-rounds against Garaway. A strikeout looking in the first and a strikeout swinging back in the third. Keller ready. His first pitch to Powell. Runner in motion. That ball fouled back on the hit and run, and Powell not happy. Hits the barrel of the bat and steps out of the box, looks down at his head coach. Powell looking out toward Peyton Keller. Keller going to throw over to first, and diving back in easily, safe Duger Costello. One nothing. Garaway, the game's only run at the top of the fourth inning. We're in the bottom of the fifth now. Bill Morgan, happy to have you along. The runner again in motion to throw down at second base. Not going to be in time, so moving into scoring position with the stolen base, Duger Costello with one out. And the count on Powell now at 1-1. Powell waving that bat around. Next pitch, a called strike. Keller looking back at second base. Now he'll step off the rubber. That battle between Tuskegee Valley and Sandy Valley continuing. It's now in the top of the fifth inning. The Trojans with a 3-2 lead over Sandy Valley. That pitch leaning back Powell out of the zone, 2-2. Thanks to my longtime local friend of the media, Joe Geckler, for those Tuskegee Valley, Sandy Valley updates. Joe and I used to work together at a different station in the market and fouled off with a runner in motion from second to third. Powell fouling it off. And one time, I can't even tell you, it's been so long ago now, how many years it was, but they had the Soapbox Derby right down the hill in downtown Sugar Creek, and Joe and I squared off in the celebrity race representing our respective radio stations. And I'd like to give you some big exaggerated story about how I embarrassed Joe. But Joe smoked me like a Cuban cigar. He beat me. I lost in the celebrity race. I don't think they ever asked me back to do it again. Joe beat me so badly. The 2-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit. No, on the fly, caught in left field. My apologies. Blaine Schleba doing a good job patrolling out there. Makes the grab for the second out of the inning, and the runner and Costello has to remain at second. So Powell had a good swing at a pitch high in the strike zone and looked like it might be going in for a base hit, but Blaine, a nice job ranging to his right to make the catch. Maurice Stevens to the plate. Stepping off the rubber, looking Costello back to the bag is Peyton Keller. Normally you would say, well, is that really necessary? Well, about 3 pitches ago, Costello took off for third. The first pitch in this go-round to Reese, high for a ball. Next pitch just grabs the inside corner, and young Mr. Reese is not happy. He turns away and kind of looks toward the Shamrocks dugout. So the count even at 1-1, 2 outs, bottom of the fifth inning. Garaway up 1-0. That's definitely inside. 2 balls and a strike. Keller ready on the mound of the 2-1 pitch. Grounded. Herman can't get it into center field. They'll wave the runner around third base. The throw to the plate. Not in time. And we are tied at 1. Duger Costello scoring on the 2-out base hit. And we are tied at 1. Stevens ends up at second. So that'll bring Jackson Wiley to the plate. The pitcher for his team. Looking for a base hit here out of the infield that would give the Shamrocks a lead. We are now tied at 1, Garaway and Barnesville. First pitch inside for a ball. One and 0. Keller's next offering, down low, ball 2. Two outs, bottom of the 5th, but the Shamrocks have tied the game at 1. That ball bounces in the dirt, trying to hustle and get down to third. The throw, not in time. So the wild pitch. Now Stevens to go to third. And the count now 3-0 on Jackson Wiley. Keller, ready, the pitch, called strike at the letters. I think Shamrock fans were hoping that was going to be ball 4, but not the case. 3-1. Keller's next pitch fouled back and out of play behind home plate. The count is full. So Garaway had a run in the 4th. Barnesville has answered with the run in the bottom of the 5th inning. The 3-2 pitch. That's popped up foul. That's out of play. If you are a fan of the first place Guardians, they have taken an early lead. David Fry and RBI, base hit. The Guardians up on the Mets 2-0. The next pitch, that's down low, ball 4. So Wiley on to first. Stevens at third. And we're going to see a runner at first. Caden Sellers will run, and Garaway will make a pitching change. Coming in from left field to pitch, Blaine Schleybaugh. Certainly a challenge to be sure. Anytime you would come in relief in a high school baseball tournament game, but amp that up about 5 times for Blaine, with runners at first and third in this game tied. Add 1 to the bottom of the 5th inning. Once he completes his warm-ups, Marshall Mead, who's reached base once for Barnesville in his 2 at-bats. He has struck out and been hit by a pitch. So here in the bottom of the 5th inning, we are back to where we were when this game started, all tied. Then clearly 0-0, now 1-1. And we'll see if the Pirates can keep it tied as Marshall Meade comes to the plate. That ball bounced. Keller throws on to first base, and that will end the inning. 1 pitch, and that's effective pitching out of the bullpen. We've completed 5 in Zanesville, Garaway 1, Barnesville 1 from WKLM Sports.
Thinking about adding a deck or a new door? MRV Siding Supply has 35 to 40 storm doors on display in their state-of-the-art showroom with sliding patio doors in a new trending colors. Choose from a selection of indoor patio doors, Aries patio doors, Aspect patio doors, and designer hinge patio doors. That's MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg, along with Newark in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, or on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Buckeye Career Center Adult Education can help you discover your passion and prepare for your future. In addition to our 9 full-time adult programs and endless part-time and career enhancement courses, we also offer the Adult Diploma Program for free. ADP is open to Ohio residents 20 or older who would like to obtain a high school diploma, career technical certificate, and industry-recognized credential. Eligible programs include auto tech, nail tech, phlebotomy, STNA, firefighter, and welding. Call 330-339-2288 to register.
Spring planting is just around the corner. Are your farm tires ready? Millersburg Tire Service has all the brands of farm tires that keep you running, like Alliance, BKT, Seat, Galaxy, Firestone, Michelin, Petlas, and Titan. Right now you can spring in the savings with a Firestone rebate of up to $300 off per tire for radial farm tires, now through May 31st. They have the biggest and best farm tire selection in the area. Why not buy from the experts at Millersburg Tire Service on State Route 39 east of Millersburg. And tell the salesman that Brad sent you when you come in for special pricing. Celebrating 71 years in the tire business.
Jackson Reifenschneider to lead off for Garaway in their half of the 6th inning takes a called strike. The Pirates catcher has flown out twice, once to left center, and a ball fielded by the center fielder, and once to true center field, takes a called strike. Swings and misses to find himself behind in the count 0-2. Highland advancing on in mercy style as they rip Toronto 12-1. That's the final there. The Hawks will go to the district championship game. Reifenschneider bounces it to third, backhanded, nice play. The long throw brings the runner right down to the bag. The first baseman, a great job of extending, coming down, keeping his foot on the bag for the first out here in the top of the 6th. So WKLM Sports, of course, will cover the Hawks in the district championship game. St. Clairsville continuing to lead West Holmes 5-1. That game in the 5th. Aiden Miller coming to the plate. He's 2 for 2. And another game involving an area team. It's the Division II district semifinal being played in Minerva. Miller lifts it up on a fly into short center field. That ball's going to be caught for the second out of the inning. New Philadelphia hammering on the Big Red from Steubenville 9-1. And with our listing area being what it is, Holmes and Tuscarawas and Wayne counties, I think I'm safe in saying, as coming to the plate, numbers fouling one off. Nobody really likes Steubenville, not in our neck of the woods. If you live in Jefferson County, okay. But I don't think anybody in our listening, watching area is rooting for the Big Red. So, next pitch, a called strike. Numbers, who came in defensively in left field in the pitching change for Garaway. The 0-2 pitch, lifted, fly ball, center fielder racing in, And he can't get to it. Made a nice diving effort for it, but Numbers with a base hit. So Garaway trying to get something started with 2 outs. So Blake Herman, who began the game at shortstop, now at second base coming to the plate. And New Philadelphia trying to accomplish something that's certainly kind of rare. And they'll probably, barring a miraculous Big Red comeback, will be 1 win away, winning their 3rd straight district championship under 7th-year head coach Tyler Weisel. Herman today, 0 for 3, lifts it on a fly into center field. That ball will be caught to end the Garaway 6th inning. After 5 1/2, Garaway won, Barnesville won. From WKLM Sports.
Hi, I'm Eugene with Yoder Family Roofing and Spouting. We are located in Millersburg, Ohio, and have been serving our community for the past 25 years. When was the last time you thought about having your roof inspected or spouting cleaned? You can find us online at yoderfamilyroofing.com or by giving us a call or text at 330-695-3000. Again, that's 330-695-3000 for all your roofing and spouting needs.
At Pomerene Hospital, they understand that access to quality health care is essential for rural and small-town residents. Each day, their specialists provide nationally recognized care at facilities across Holmes, Ashland, and Tuscarawas counties. Whether you're growing a family or making the most of your golden years, you can trust them for reliable patient outcomes at every stage of life. From outpatient services to advanced treatments, learn how they're setting a new standard for community-based health care. And remember that no matter where life takes you, Pomerene is just around the corner. Find a location at pomerenehospital.org.
The bottom of inning number 6. Garaway and the Shamrocks from Barnesville all tied up. I'm Bill Morgan, happy to have you along with WKLM Sports. Leading off for the Shamrocks, Caden Van Horn. Van Horn, 1 for 1 today. Singled and was left on base back in the 2nd and was hit by a pitch and left on base in the 4th. Blaine Schlabon working in his 2nd inning and threw just 1 pitch to end the Barnesville threat in the bottom of the 5th. Fly ball into center field. Hamacone backpedaling and making the grab.
Now batting for the Shamrocks, the designated hitter, number 20, Casey Carpenter.
Casey Carpenter coming to the plate. Carpenter 0 for 2, fouled out to the 3rd baseman, Jesse Beachy, and struck out in his first at bat. The only left-handed bat in Coach DJ Butler's lineup. First pitch swinging, lines it into right field for a base hit.
Changes for the Shamrocks. Pitch running at first base. Number 18, Cole Carpenter.
Cole Carpenter will run at first base for Casey Carpenter. That'll bring Jason Starr to the plate. 1-1, Garaway in Barnesville. Bottom of the 6th inning. From J. Peyton Field, named after the Zanesville High School graduate, a successful Major League Baseball player. That ball lined, and that's a base hit. Into left field. Numbers will field it, quickly get it back into the infield, and now the Shamrocks, something cooking. Carpenter to second. Starr to first.
Now batting for the Shamrocks, number 8, Duker Costello.
That'll bring the number 9 hitter for Barnesville to the plate, Duger Costello. The scoreboard has temporarily gone out. And that's okay for now because Garaway can have another meeting at the mound. And the Pirates will have another pitching change. Schleybaugh will go back to left field.
Changes for the Pirates. Now pitching Blake Herman. Now playing left field, Blaine Schwabaugh, and re-entering the game and playing second base, Lucas Schwarzenegger.
So Blake Herman on to pitch to try and put out this Barnesville Fire. In the bottom of the sixth inning with this score all tied up at 1. High school baseball, a 7-inning affair, and Herman in his third and most important possession of the game. Started the game at short, went to second on the first pitching change. Now coming in on the mound, he'll be facing Barnesville's Duger Costello. Costello on base in both of his at-bats. A single and a walk. Also a stolen base and scored the Shamrocks' only run so far last inning.
Again, batting for the Shamrocks, number 8, Victor Costello.
So Costello, the number 9 hitter. DJ Butler's order. Herman ready on the mound. His first pitch bounces in the dirt. Reifenschneider, a good job behind the plate of keeping it in front of him. So Cole Carpenter at second and Starr down at first cannot advance. Herman to the first base side of the rubber, steps back on. And the 1-0 pitch, a called strike. The winner today advances to the district championship game coming up on Wednesday at a site to be determined by the OHSAA. The one pitch, that's going to bounce all the way to the backstop, so the wild pitch allows Carpenter to go to third, Starr to second. Well, and you could see all kinds of interesting things here. Do they just have Costello swing away? Do they have a safety squeeze on? You know, we're about to find out. The defenders in at the corners for Garaway, and they're in everywhere. First, second, short, and third. Herman's 2-1 pitch, fouled back 2-2. Cole Carpenter, who ran for the DH, Casey Carpenter at third. Starr on the base hit at second. 2-2, Herman's pitch. That's down in the dirt, and boy, a great stop again behind the plate by Jackson Reifenschneider. Now the count is full. Herman comes set, looks at Carpenter at third. DJ Butler, the head coach and third base coach, as is normally the case in high school baseball, wanting a balk called. The umpire is having none of that. Herman's 3-2 pitch, outside, ball 4. So now the bases are loaded with Shamrocks. Only one out. And that'll bring Max Miller to the plate. Miller, 3 at-bats so far, 0 for 3. A line out on a bunt attempt, sandwiched in between a strikeout and a fly out to center field. Jackson Reifenschneider, the Pirates catcher, doing what good catchers do. runs out to the mound to try and settle down Blake Herman. On in relief, the third Garaway pitcher. It's a 1-1 deadlock. Garaway and Barnesville. 1 out, bottom of the 6th inning. The pitch to Miller, a swing and a miss. First and third baseman pinching in. The next pitch, bounced, flipped to second for 1, on to first base, wide, the run scores. Now on the wide throw, another run will score, and Barnesville goes up 3-1. Garaway had a chance to turn 2, could not do it. And Garaway's head coach coming out wants the umpires to discuss something, and they will. I don't know if they're thinking there was interference on a play. Jason Elmore asking the umpires to conference, and they will. 3 umpires in a district matchup. Well, and if they would call somebody out, neither of the runs would count. So you can see the explanation Coach Elmore gets. So Miller at first. 2 outs in the inning. Miller reaching on the fielder's choice. He does get 1 RBI in that scenario, but not 2. First pitch that Caleb Powell sees, misses out of the zone for a ball. Runner in motion. The throw down to second base in time. Boy, a great fire by Jackson Reifenschneider to retire the runner, but Barnesville tallies 2 times. It is 3-1 Shamrocks as we head for the 7th with WKLM Sports.
Fikert Concrete, located on County Road 189 between Benton and Holmesville, specializes in ready-mix concrete and state-approved limestone, sand, and gravel. All mixed styles are available, and you can count on fast, dependable delivery and competitive prices. Fikert Concrete has served homes and surrounding counties for over 75 years. Call Fikert Concrete today for all your concrete needs at 674-0038. Remember, for quality concrete, it's Fikert Concrete.
Are you ready to tackle home improvement with a winning team? Look no further than Wayne Door, your MVP for all things doors and windows. Score big with their championship lineup: garage doors, openers, entry and storm doors, windows, patio doors, and more. Just like a winning play, Wayne Door offers an unbeatable sales team, flawless installation, and game-changing service. Their local experts ensure you're always in the lead. Don't settle for anything less. Visit them today at waynedoor.com or stop by their showroom and elevate with your home improvement game with the experts. Wayne Door, people you can trust since 1973.
Garaway needing 2 runs here in the top of the 7th to keep their hopes for a district championship berth alive. They had held Barnesville off the scoreboard for the first 4 innings, but the Shamrocks got 1 in the 5th to tie it at 1. Then 2 more in the recently concluded 6. It's a 3-1 lead. So Jason Elmore's team, who had a big rally in their last at bat when this tournament got underway, hoping for another one here. Ethan Kimball to lead things off in that number 2 spot for Garaway. 2 walks. First pitch from Wiley. A called strike. Now, if you're Garaway and you need runs, you've got 2, 3, and 4 in the order. Kimball takes the next pitch, called strike outside corner. 0-2. The next pitch high for a ball, 1-2. So Jackson Wiley trying to shut this Pirate team down. The next pitch, a big bounce to second base. Going to be fielded, bobbled the throw to first base just in time to get Kimball 1 out in the 7th. So Garaway down to their final 2 outs. Peyton Keller at the plate. Peyton today 1 for 3, a single, reached on an error and struck out. Wiley's first pitch to him, a called strike inside part of the plate. The 0-1 pitch, low for a ball. Well, if you're Garaway, and I'm sure Justin Elmore would be the first person to tell you this, and he's forgotten more about baseball than I know, but you want to get a guy on. So then you bring the tying run to the plate. The ball bounced into left field. That'll be a base hit. So there you have it. There's the first part of that. Keller with his second hit of the game. Don't forget, at the conclusion of this ball game, we'll be announcing our Charm Pizza Player of the Game. That player will receive a complimentary small pizza and small flurry from our longtime partners at Charm Pizza, 4416 State Route 557. So Zach Misko coming to the plate. Pirates, strong right-handed hitting first baseman. First pitch he sees upstairs for a ball. Zach in his 3 previous at-bats walked and has scored, well, the pinch runner for him scored Garaway's lone run. He's also grounded out and been retired on an infield fly. The 1-0 pitch, called strike, inside part of the plate. 1-1. 1 out, top of the 7th. Garaway down by a pair. Peyton Keller at first on the base hit to left. The 1-1 pitch to Misko. Bounces it to short, flips to second for 1. The throw on to first base in time for a game-ending 6-4-3 double play. Garaway's solid 2024 season comes to a close as they fall to Barnesville 3-1. More on the WKLM postgame show coming right up.
Everywhere, every day, someone somewhere needs someone to care. Young people are especially desirous of someone to show an interest in what they do, where they are going, and what they will become. Denko Marketing of Millersburg believes taking that interest in a young person can make all the difference. Which young person needs your time and interest? Whichever one or ones you can give it to. They'll take care of the rest. Supporting young people in all endeavors is especially important to Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere. Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details, located on State Route 83 in Millersburg.
That special day is coming when that small child that you've always cared for will officially be all grown up and ready to take on that next phase of their life. When it's time to celebrate that special occasion, let Rody's IGA take care of all your graduation party needs. Their deli and bakery department can customize meat and cheese platters, watermelon boats, relish trays, salads, homemade dips, party buns, and those special graduation picture cakes. Stop in or call ahead at 674-7075 for graduation and Memorial Day. So after the applause, Let the party begin at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
Looking to upgrade the exterior of your home? Siding is indeed the best bang for your dollar. Hi, I'm Nevin Mast with Home Siding Contractors. We have the best siding on the market today, and the low maintenance aspect of our siding is what our customers enjoy the most. Provia Siding fits that bill exactly. No frequent painting or staining with wood siding. No routine sealing like stucco. Provia Siding lasts. Check out all we have to offer at our new and improved showroom east of Millersburg, and let our experienced sales team show you how affordable our products can be.
The Garaway Pirates unfortunately see their season come to a close this afternoon in Zanesville as they fall to Barnesville 3-1 in the Division III District semifinals. Garaway took an early 1-0 lead. I really don't know how early it was, more like a midway game, 1-0 lead when they scored in the top of the fourth inning. Gabe Amacone's RBI single drove in pinch runner Tristan Miller to give the Pirates a 1-0 lead. But then, in the bottom of the fifth inning, Barnesville would strike back, getting a run of their own to tie things at 1, and the Shamrocks picked up 2 more in the bottom of the sixth to take a 3-1 lead that they would not relinquish, and picking up their victory, knocking off the Pirates for the second time this season. The score this time around 3-1, and the Shamrocks got the win earlier on in the regular season campaign, 3-2. We'll come back, check the final numbers from this afternoon's contest, and name our Charm Pizza Player of the Game. Barnesville downing Garaway 3-1 from WKLM Sports.
Sutherland Brothers Sand and Gravel Incorporated is proud to be a part of this Garaway broadcast. At Sutherland Brothers, they offer sand, gravel, topsoil and fill dirt, mason sand, and concrete sand. They are open Monday through Friday from 7 to 5, Saturdays from 7 to noon, and closed on holidays. Call 330-756-2244. That's 330-756-2244. Located on Sutherland Road Northwest in Beach City. Sutherland Brothers Sand and Gravel Incorporated. Men with true grit.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Attention commercial building owners. Are you tired of dealing with persistent leaks in your flat or low slope roof? Look no further. MEB Systems in Sugar Creek are your go-to experts for all your roofing needs. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that pesky leak, a complete roof replacement, or a new build, they've got you covered. Don't let roofing troubles rain on your parade. Call MEB Systems and experience top-notch service and peace of mind. Call MEB Systems Incorporated at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com.
The WKLM postgame show continuing in Division III District semifinal play as Garaway sees their 2024 campaign come to a close, falling to Barnesville 3-1. In other WKLM broadcast affairs today, it was Highland rolling to a district semifinal win as they hammered on Toronto 12-1, the final score in that contest. In this matchup between the Pirates and the Shamrocks for winning Barnesville, 3 runs on 6 hits. They left 8 on base and made 2 errors. Garaway, 1 run, 5 hits. They left 9 on base, and they made 2 errors as well. Congratulations to our Charm Pizza Player of the Game, Garaway's Gabe Amacone. Amacone's RBI base hit to right field was our opportunity to get the first run of the game on the board and give Garaway that 1-0 lead. Garaway's Gabe Amacone with an RBI single, our Charm Pizza Player of the Game. Thanks to Charm Pizza for making that happen all throughout the course of the season. Gabe will receive a complimentary pizza and Flurry from Charm Pizza, located at 4416 State Route 557, of course, in Charm. Keep locked on WKLM to find out about upcoming more broadcast opportunities. Of course, the Highland Hawks, we will have that game coming up on Wednesday. Matt Croy will have all the 411, no doubt, coming up online and on all the social media sites in the very near future, meaning in the next couple of hours or so. Meanwhile, my thanks this afternoon going to all the people who make it happen. You hear my voice. My name is Bill Morgan, but the folks from Claxon Communications setting it up and making it roll. Judd Bones sitting to my left, and I may or may not have gotten a tad lost getting here, and Judd kind of covered me while I finally got here. Judd's thinking, who is this yo-yo? But Judd, thank you for making that happen. And thanks to Casey Claxon, all the other folks at Claxon Communications, and my thanks to Matt Croy at WKLM for keeping me involved. Most of all, thank you so much for viewing and listening. Garaway seeing their season come to a close as they fall to Barnesville 3-1. I'm Bill Morgan, and I'll see you at a game.
Thank you for watching high school baseball from your hometown radio station, FM 95.3 WKLM.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.